Tariffs are causing prices to decline. Thank you, President Trump. And we'll just wait here for apologies from the neocon economists. I'm waiting. Anyway, so we're going to look at this. This is fantastic. From the Harvard Business School, the tariff tracker. All right. And if it's from Harvard, it must be legit because Harvard, I know they got some crazy new professor they hired there. I don't know if you've seen it's insane. But why do we give these guys tax exemptions? I don't know. Why do we fund them with government money? I don't know. Anyway, domestic goods in affected and unaffected categories. This figure shows daily price indices for 3 product goods groups: imported goods, domestic goods in tariff-affected categories, and domestic goods in unaffected categories. All right, so here's domestic affected goods right here. This is going to look at right here in the blue. Liberation Day is at 1.01. And you can see right here, we just draw this little line here, and it's gone down. It's still at 1.01, but that's if we go out 3 digits, we're actually reduced by 0.67% since Liberation Day. So domestically produced goods that are affected by tariffs are actually down 0.67% since Liberation Day. But it gets even better. Domestic not affected goods, well, up, that's the light thing right here, the dotted, or goes from 1.0 to 1.01. Imported goods affected by tariffs are up more. So check this out. Breitbart says right here, this is right here. They're going to say, the Department of Commerce released the latest edition of personal consumption expenditure price on Friday. It showed that while inflation remains stubbornly above the Fed's 2% target, but it's not because of tariffs. The price of durable goods, those most likely affected by tariffs, fell. Importantly, this decline is not coming from a lack of demand for durable goods. Real consumer spending on durable goods rose by 0.9%. That's real, net of inflation. People are buying more durable goods at cheaper prices, which is absolutely devastating to the idea that the tariffs are a tax on consumers. But it gets better. The price on imported goods in tariff-affected categories are up by less, 1.13%, than domestically produced and unaffected categories. So you can see right here, the tariff right there, affected categories are up by less than domestically produced goods in unaffected categories. They're both up, but the tariff ones are up less. And the domestic produced ones, which are affected by tariffs, are actually down. The stuff directly subject to tariffs has risen even less than the prices of stuff not indirectly subject to tariffs. Again, the prices of domestically produced goods in categories affected by tariffs, that is U.S.-made goods competing with imports, are down 0.67% since Liberation Day, which works out to an annualization of a decline of 1.42. And here, it's just from the Harvard Business School right there. It's showing the prices of domestically affected goods have gone down. The prices of imported affected goods has gone up. But what does that mean? That means people are going to be more inclined to buy domestically produced goods. That's exactly what we want, more domestic production. And the irony of all ironies, the prices of domestic goods not affected by tariffs have gone up more than both those things, which are affected by tariffs. Right here it says, if this sort of thing keeps happening, we would not be surprised if Harvard just shut down the tracker. It's too embarrassing for the tariff-hating establishment. I just don't know how else you could look at. And even more interestingly right here. So again, these are domestic affected, domestic unaffected, and imported affected. The 3 groups that we look at, 2 of the 3 are affected by tariffs. Both have risen less than the 1 group of not affected by tariffs. And yet, if you look at the total consumer price, as people do, look at the prices. They've gone up since Liberation Day, and they don't break it down between affected and not affected goods. They just say this is what we have in the whole right here. Interesting. So they say, look, this Liberation Day is a 1.01. Now it's a 1.02. It's gone up because of tariffs. It hasn't gone up because of tariffs. The domestically produced, not affected goods has gone up more than imported affected by tariffs or domestically produced affected by tariffs. That's just fact. In fact, domestically produced affected by tariffs has gone down. Even interesting, here's the 3 main trading partners. And here's Mexico right here. Since Liberation Day, 0.99, 0.98. All right. The prices of Mexico have gone down since Liberation Day. The figure displays separate daily price indices for products identified as originating in China, Mexico, Canada, U.S. Products are grouped on base origin of country. You can see right there, it's gone down. Now, the prices of the U.S. since Liberation Day, we are in blue, gone from 1.01 to 1.02, have gone up. But again, that's all prices. Going back to this guy right here, all prices. But if we look at the ones affected by tariffs, the ones affected by tariffs have gone up less or even down. In fact, it's interesting. You can see some of the products they talk about right here. Coffee has gone up because of tariffs. And as I did a video a couple weeks ago, coffee has gone up across the world. But what's interesting, check this out. Glassware is less in the United States than imports versus pre-tariff trend. You can see right here. Household textiles have gone up less than imports right there. Again, gardens, plants, and flowers gone up less. Major tools and equipment gone up less. Other articles of clothing and accessories gone up less. Interesting. Carpets and other floorings have gone up less than imports. That's what we want. Miscellaneous printed matter, stationery gone up less. Fish and seafood have gone up less. Fruits have gone up less. Other medical products have gone up less than imported products. Materials for maintenance and repair of the dwelling gone up less. Electrical appliances for personal care gone up less. Meat has gone up significantly less. Recording media, watch this though. Where is it? Breads and cereals have gone up more, but what? I want to show you, where is it? Milk, right there. Eggs have gone down, where foreign stuff has gone up. Vegetables, less. Look at this, man. Across the board. Fuels and lubricants, less. Beer has gone up more, or gone down, but beer has gone down less than was imports, but hey, whatever. Oils and fats gone up less. Equipment for sport, camping, open air recreation gone up less. I mean, there's just no evidence about the tariffs causing price increases. It's just not there. You could say prices have increased in all, and I say, okay, that's your argument. Well, that's a dumb argument, because then we look at how about the prices of affected products? They have gone up less than the prices of non-affected products. And in fact, the prices of domestic versus foreign products have gone up even less. And if we want to rebuild in America, this is what we want, to build in America. Anyway, it's good news across the board, dude. And again, I'll wait for the apology. All right, God bless. Smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. And wait till the end of the video where I tell you how to rule the world with one finger.